Okay, we are live. Yo, yo, what is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Leaking Clay, coming back at you with a live stream of Call of Duty Cold War multiplayer on the PS5. This is the maiden voyage of me doing a stream from my PS5. I probably spent about the last 5 hours watching my son play Spider-Man Miles Morales, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, I was absolutely blown away by what I saw. I guess real quick before we get into this, you know what? Let me see if this gives me the option. Okay. All right. I guess what I was looking for is I was wondering when the messages were going to pop up if I would see any comments. But anyway, how do I describe what I'm seeing on this PS5? Um, I guess I could probably start with this game here because this game is still downloading. I bought the physical disc, and it gave me a choice of what do you want to download, and I chose to go ahead and download the multiplayer. But I think it needs an update in order for me to play online against live players. So basically, I'm doing a multiplayer offline against a bunch of bots. But that's cool because I can still show you guys what this looks like. Honestly, but this is the multiplayer. When it comes to the Call of Duty games, historically, the campaigns have looked noticeably better than the multiplayer. That being said, looking at what I'm looking at right now in the few minutes that I took to play the multiplayer, I can say that graphically, I don't think it's much of a boost from the PS4 Pro, but I will definitely say that the detail, the ray tracing, the sharpness, all of that comes through. So, I mean, right on down to seeing the stitching in his clothes. It's so I mean, oof. And then I guess if I want to go on and talk about Spider-Man Miles Morales, I thought that looked amazing, and I'm still a little bit blown away how people are talking about how that's DLC, that it's not next gen, it's basically a cross-gen game and stuff like that. And Spider-Man Miles Morales looks absolutely incredible. The ray tracing, the sharpness, it comes through. So I would say that, boy, oh boy, oh boy, anybody who has a PS5 that speaks highly of this console, I totally understand why. I mean, this is PC quality right here, in my opinion. So if somebody had a PS5 and said that's it, I don't need anything else. I don't need a PC. I don't need an Xbox. I don't need a Switch or whatever. If they said they were just happy with a PS5 by itself, I would not argue with them. I would agree with them 100%. I would say that the way this is looking right here, if the PlayStation VR was already out, the new PlayStation VR, because a lot of games that's on PC, PC VR, they're gonna come to the PlayStation 5 because the PlayStation 5 will have enough power to handle it, and then with the new controllers, controller input's not gonna be an issue. So a lot of stuff that I'm playing on PC is going to come to the PS5. That being said, when PSVR 2 comes out, if somebody feels like that's all they need as far as VR goes, I wouldn't argue with them there either. I think the only drawback to the new PlayStation VR headset when it comes out is that it still has a cord. I think other than that, I think it's going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and play a little bit. And I just can't get past the sharpness. Definitely the ray tracing, the details.
Free for all. Expect hostile contact. Make sure they know who's out there.
Look at that. Look at that sand. And I'm wearing these Turtle Beach headsets, so it sounds pretty damn good too. Oh! Where is he?
Plane available for tasking.
Oh shit.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Oh.
Artillery awaiting target coordinates.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Oh shite. Oh shite. Boy, that handgun got some bass.
Attack helicopter available for tasking.
Go to work.
Bangs out.
Yeah, helicopter, light them up.
They're gone.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Move her down.
An enemy scout turret is locked onto your attack helicopter.
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
One back. Got it. Axel 3-1 ATM, midpoint check.
Damn. Helicopter, light them up.
Bad guy down. Chopper FTL expended.
Attaboy, Hacksaw 3-1.
We can't take much more of this.
Victory, comrades. That's still pretty damn impressive. I wanted to stream Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I got too caught up watching my son play it, and the adaptive triggers. That is a really neat feature, because just a second ago, to just pulling the left trigger to aim the gun, that left trigger has some resistance to it. So I like this little piece of PS5 here. I was originally like with Miles Morales. I was originally going to say like that the overall picture still had a console look to it, but it's the sharpest that I've ever seen. You know, because PCs kind of had that look like almost have a look like a monitor look to it, where shit that's on a console looks like it's being played on a TV, and shit being played on a PC look like it's being played on a monitor, you know, because that's the way it displays shit. The Astro Room, it'll showcase the haptics. Cold Yogurt, what's good? Hey, you know what else is pretty slick about this? Playing this on the PS5, I don't think the HDR was compromised. You know, on the PS4 Pro, whenever I would stream to YouTube, it would shut the HDR off. And not only that, if you were playing in 4K, I think it might have taken the stream down to 1080p or something like that. But with this right here, it doesn't seem to be compromised. I don't see any downgrade in picture quality. I didn't see a black screen as if the HDR turned off or anything like that. So I can do one more session. C Slim, you talking about him up early, bro? I never went to sleep. All this time I've been watching my son play Spider-Man Miles Morales. It jacks up PSVR. You'll notice. Well, I don't have the adapter to hook up my PSVR, so I'll have to get in touch with Sony to get that. Let's go. Let's do one more. That ray tracing, though. I said, looking at this right here, it, like I said, the overall graphics don't look that much better than the PS4 Pro, but god damn, that ray tracing, that sharpness, that detail. Come on. I should have went point blank behind his head with the pistol.
Plane available for tasking. Artillery standing by. Attack helicopter is ready to deploy.
Let him have it.
Attack chopper established on station. Working your frag list.
Go ahead, helicopter. Give him the business.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
See that smoke coming from the barrel?
Fuel reserves at 50%. Priority tasking received. Hacksaw 3-1 bugging out.
Roger, Hacksaw. Come on home.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Artillery targeting detected. Net call. Incoming artillery.
Attack helicopter is ready to deploy.
Hacksaw 3-1 entering AOR. Bang out.
Away. Oh, these are not the 3D Pulse headphones. These Turtle Beach amplified headsets still sound pretty damn good. Wow. Now, one thing that did happen to me is I didn't want to, after spending the money to get this PS5, I didn't want to spend the money for the games, at least not today. So I wanted to rent them, and this rental place called Family Video, they had 20 locations within a 35-mile radius. I went to go. I drove to the nearest one, closed. So I go Google it, and all 20 of their locations are permanently closed. I'd have to say between digital distribution and COVID, that finished them. So I still want to get I want to get 2K, even though I haven't played that in a while, and I had been not too happy with the game the last few years that I played it, which was about 6 or 7 years ago. Madden, I never really cared for Madden to begin with. And, I mean, because we know what type of company EA is, but it still doesn't change the fact that I would love to, as far as comparison goes, I would love to compare the graphics of this PS5 to my PC. Because I still have an RTX 2070 in my PC. So I think the graphics of the PS5 will be comparable to it. So, so when Assetto Corsa Competizione comes to the PS5 this year, I will be picking that up on PS5. Even if I race in flat screen, because I do absolutely love that game. I want to support the developer, and Assetto Corsa Competizione definitely looks better than GT Sport, because I've done some comparisons. GT Sport is a great looking game, but Assetto Corsa Competizione with everything turned up looks better than GT Sport. So I would be curious to compare the two versions, the PS5 version against the PC version when the PS5 comes out, PS5 version. So that being said, I think I'm going to monkey around with some other stuff on this PS5. I think I'm going to mess around with Astro's Playroom a little bit. I'm not going to touch Miles Morales, because I promised my son. See, my son is big into Gears of War. And there's really no standout. He knows that the PS5, the PlayStation is better overall format or platform. He knows that. He knows they have the better looking exclusives. But nothing that made him say, I gotta have a PS5. So when he played Miles Morales today, we paused the game and hesitated so much, because we was like looking at the ray tracing and the details in the hair, Miles Morales' coat, the fur around the hood of his coat, his boots. At the start screen, the fingerprint on his Beats by Dre headphones that I'm guessing he was wearing. The ray tracing and the details just amazing. Now, don't get me wrong. My PC does ray tracing, HDR, all that stuff, but I turned all that stuff off because, for one thing, I don't think there was a game out at the time that had ray tracing, so it was pointless for me to leave all that stuff turned on. And not only that, VR really taxes your PC. So I don't know, but I just felt like playing VR and having the HDR turned on, the ray tracing turned on, and all that stuff, I felt like that was taxing my PC even harder. So I turned the resolution down to 1080, turned off the HDR. But now that I got this PS5, I want to turn all that shit back on and get a game and compare the two. And I'm working with even though my TV's a few years old, and I'll be the first one to tell you, I have a Hisense 9100 Plus, or a Hisense H9 or a Hisense H9, and at the time that I bought this TV, it was Hisense's top of the line TV, and I paid $1,000 for a 65-inch TV. Now, I'm no TV expert, but with the naked eye, this Hisense H9 that I have, I felt like it was comparable to the Samsung Q6. Because I know with the Samsungs, you got Q6, Q7, Q8, and Q9. I felt my TV was comparable with the naked eye. I thought it was comparable to the Q6 without the Q6 money. So, and it's still a good looking TV to this very day. I mean, this picture looks extra, extra sharp. So I think I would boogie on out of here for the moment. You know, boys and the toys. I'm probably gonna be up for a couple of more hours. Nicholas, what's good? PS5 certified. I see. I see. I don't have the PS5 camera because I gave you the fist pump. I'm so used to being on camera when I stream on PC. I don't know. I might go out and get the PS5 camera. But I mean, I don't know how much use I would have for it. But truth be told, I really didn't need this PS5 because my PC more than gets the job done. Um, what I'm looking at right here, the ray tracing and all that shit, I would have all that stuff on my PC as well. Um, and I would probably say that's what amazes me about this PS5 is this you getting this type of quality from a console. I mean, I think when I first bought my PC, it was it retailed for $2,000. When all was said and done, I ended up catching it on sale for $1,600. Still, $1,600, and you can get PC quality coming out of this PS5 PC type quality for $500. So that's impressive. That is very, very impressive. So. But I think I sat in amazement at this screen long enough. I'm gonna go ahead and boogie on out of here. And good to see you doing well. Thanks, Nicholas Taylor. I appreciate it. One unfortunate thing about the chats that's coming through, the comments, it looks like it doesn't display the entire comment. So. But I definitely appreciate everyone who popped in here. And I will say this. I think the PS5 is giving me a reason to come back to flat screen gaming a little bit. I mean, I feel like I'd have to see it with my own two eyes, but I feel like my PC will look. But I'm still highly impressed that you're getting this kind of quality coming from a $500 console. So for anybody that was screaming about the PS5 being $500 is out of, to me, they out their fucking mind. So I think that's going to do it for me, at least for right now. I know I'm going to be up for a couple of more hours still messing around with the new toy. And I don't know, maybe I'll come back and then stream some of this Astro's Playroom or something, or see what's at the PlayStation Store, see what else, see if I can see if there's a flash sale or something. But I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, and I definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in. You guys know the line, Wakanda forever, long live the king, and deuces. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks, everybody. What's my PSN? That's a catchy one, Nicholas, because if you look up there, you see where it says Money May 67. That was my PSN when I first started the account, because I did that as a tribute to my cousin Floyd Mayweather. People, his nickname was Money Mayweather, so, or they call him Money May for short. So that's why my name is Money May. It started out being Money May, but once Sony allowed people to change their PSN, I changed my name to my YouTube name, Lincoln Clay. But they did warn everybody that there was going to be some games that was still going to display your original PSN, and this must be one of them. That's what I really wanted to take a look at, is the campaign. So, okay, folks, I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks for watching, and again, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya, everybody.